Have you ever wondered how a single man could create one of the largest empires in the world? Welcome to the enigma that was Alexander the Great. Born in a time of great upheaval, this remarkable individual embarked on a journey that would forever alter the course of history. By the time of his death, his empire stretched from Greece to Egypt and as far east as India. Born to King Philip II of Macedonia, Alexander was of royal lineage. His life, even from its earliest days, was marked by a sense of destiny. He was schooled by Aristotle, one of the greatest minds of the time, and was thrust into the world of politics and power at a tender age. With an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and an insatiable ambition, he was primed for a life of conquest. Born to a king, Alexander was destined for greatness, but just how he achieved it is a tale worth telling. Scene script. Every great story has a beginning, and for Alexander it started in the royal courts of Macedonia. Born into royalty, Alexander was groomed from an early age to inherit the throne of Macedonia, a kingdom renowned for its military might. This young prince's life took a turn when, at the age of 13, he came under the tutelage of none other than Aristotle, the great philosopher. This unlikely pairing of a budding warrior and a seasoned philosopher set the stage for the making of a legend. Aristotle, with his vast knowledge and profound wisdom, shaped Alexander's worldview. He introduced him to the great works of literature, science, and philosophy. This education, coupled with his innate curiosity, helped Alexander develop a broader perspective of the world, creating a foundation for his future ambitions. Alexander's life, however, was not all about books and philosophy. He was a warrior at heart, and his courage and skills were put to the test in his early years. His first taste of victory came when he led a cavalry charge at the Battle of Cheronea, a decisive moment that marked the rise of a future conqueror. This triumph at a tender age was a testament to his strategic acumen and fearless approach. But the path to greatness is often paved with tragedy. The assassination of his father, King Philip II, thrust Alexander into the role of a king at the age of 20. This sudden ascension was a trial by fire for the young monarch. Yet he rose to the occasion, swiftly consolidating power and quelling rebellions, proving his mettle as a capable leader. These early victories, both on the battlefield and in the realm of politics, set the stage for his future conquests. They equipped him with the confidence and the strategic prowess that would be instrumental in his journey to greatness. With the throne under him and a vision in his mind, Alexander set forth on an unprecedented journey. A king at 20, a conqueror at 30, Alexander's ambition knew no bounds. The story of Alexander the Great is one of audacity, strategy, and conquest. His military campaigns are legendary, taking him from the shores of Greece to the distant lands of India. His conquests were not a product of chance, but rather a testament to his innovative military strategies and exceptional leadership skills. In his pursuit of glory, Alexander turned his gaze to Persia, the superpower of the era. With a force significantly outnumbered, Alexander did not flinch. Instead, he used his tactical genius to exploit the Persian army's weaknesses. He would often charge directly at the enemy, creating chaos and confusion, then striking where they least expected. This bold approach led to the fall of the Persian Empire, an achievement that would etch Alexander's name into the annals of history. Yet the conquest of Persia was just the beginning. Alexander's ambition propelled him further into the unknown. He ventured into Egypt, where he was hailed as a liberator and even crowned as pharaoh. There he founded Alexandria, a city that would become a beacon of culture and learning for centuries to come. But Alexander's thirst for conquest was unquenchable. He pushed his army to its limits, marching them into the heart of India. Despite the unfamiliar terrain and formidable adversaries, Alexander's strategic brilliance once again led to victory. But the journey was fraught with challenges, and the costs began to mount. Alexander's reign was marked by relentless ambition and unparalleled success. He was a master strategist, a charismatic leader, and a fearless warrior. His conquests reshaped the world, setting the stage for the Hellenistic period and influencing countless civilizations that followed. In just a decade, Alexander had achieved what many could only dream of, but at what cost? Every tale has an end, and so did Alexander's. But it wasn't the end that most would expect. At the tender age of 32, the world bid farewell to its conqueror. His death was sudden, unexpected, and shrouded in as much mystery as the life he led. There was no battlefield, no opponent worthy of his might, only a silent foe that crept up without warning. Theories abound, from poison to fever to a deadly disease. Some say his thirst for conquest led to his downfall, while others believe it was a plot woven by his closest confidants. His last breath left a world in chaos, a power vacuum that his successors scrambled to fill. His death, like his life, was the stuff of legends, a tale whispered in hushed tones, a puzzle that remains unsolved even after thousands of years. Even in death, Alexander remained an enigma, leaving behind a legacy that would resonate through the ages. What makes a man great? Is it his victories, his kingdom, or the legacy he leaves behind? As we ponder this, let's recap on the extraordinary life of Alexander the Great. Born to the King of Macedonia, he ascended to the throne at the tender age of 20. His ambition and strategic genius led him to conquer an empire that stretched from Greece to Egypt and as far east as India, all within a decade. But his untimely death at just 32 saw his vast empire fragment, his dream of a united world crumble. Yet Alexander's influence transcended his short life and fragmented empire. His conquests sparked the spread of Hellenistic culture, fusing Greek with Eastern traditions and shaping the course of history. His legacy is not just of a world conqueror, but as a catalyst of cultural evolution. Alexander the Great, a name etched in history, a man who conquered the world, and a legend that continues to inspire.